If you're using HubSpot but managing external documents in Google Drive, those two tools weren't able to talk to each other until now. And I'm going to show you how to set it up in today's HubSpot hack. All right, folks, it's good to know that this Google Drive integration is actually available for all HubSpot customers. But some of the stuff I'm going to show you later on in the video where we're using workflows, that's actually going to be available to only people with pro or enterprise level hubs. Some of my favorite use cases for this that I can think of are going to be sales teams who store scoping or project docs in Google Drive, or your service team who store client drives in Google Drive, and honestly, anything else you might be able to think of too. So first things first, when you log into HubSpot, just click this marketplace icon up here and then search for Google Drive. You're going to want to get that installed, connected, logged in to your work account. And when you have that connected, there's a couple different things you can do. One of them is actually access your Google Drive folders and documents directly inside of HubSpot and get a Breeze summary. So I'm going to show you both of those here to start. And you can also create those folders through workflow automations, which is great. Like when someone becomes a customer or a deal gets created, you automatically want to create a folder for them to work on and automatically upload files from HubSpot to that folder. You can also integrate this content remix as well. So if your marketing team is using the Drive, this works with content remix too. So let's pop over to a company record. Let's go to our record here for Simple Strat. And I've already got my Google Drive cards added here. So you probably don't have that yet if you're watching this video. So click Customize. Just make sure you choose the right view that you want to add this to. For me, that's going to be my default one. Click the plus icon, do card library, and then if you just search here for Drive, you'll find it there. Same over here for the right, click this plus icon, card library, search for Drive, and you'll be able to add it here as well. So back to our company record. So if we want to add our folders, just click Add, choose the account that you want to work with, find the folder that you want to work with. You might have to search, but click here and confirm. And now you can quickly link out to that folder right here in HubSpot. So I can click it and it'll open up everything that I'm working with. You can also do subfolders. So you can see you can do up to 25 different folders or documents right now. So if I want to link into the subfolder or into any of these docs, I can add them here as well, so you have quick access to them. Not sure if you saw, but immediately while I was doing this, this middle column populated with the documents that I added. This is AI generated, so if these documents are real, not just test ones that I'm working with here, Breeze will actually work to generate a summary of what's in these documents here, so anyone who comes to this company record can see pretty quickly what's going on with this account. All right, next thing I'm going to show you is how to automatically create these folders in Google Drive from HubSpot. So we're going to go to Automations and our Workflows. And we're going to create a new one from scratch. So the use case I'm thinking of is when someone becomes a customer, we automatically want to create a client folder for them in our Google Drive. So we're going to go to Met Filter Criteria, do Company, Company Properties, and search for lifecycle stages. And let's say when they become a customer. We'll click Next, leave re-enrollment off, and save and continue. So the first, it should be a one-step workflow. You can do others if you need, but we're going to search for our actions for Drive, and we're going to create a folder. So choose the Google account you want to create this under. Choose the folder name. Highly recommend using the enrolled company's company name. So whatever you have them saved as in HubSpot, they will be saved as in your Google Drive. And then here you need to enter the parent ID for the folder you want this to go, or the URL. So I'm going to go into my Google Drive and just go to where I want this stored, and then just copy that link. I'm going to do the whole link, and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to blur that out so you can't see it because that's my Google Drive and not yours. We're going to save this action, give this workflow a name. We're going to call it HubSpot to Google Drive. And then we're going to review and turn it on. So we're going to not enroll all existing companies right now because I don't want to create a million folders. You might want that, you might not. Highly recommend thinking about it before you do. Awesome, our workflow's on. Let's go back to our Simple Strat company, and what we want to do is mark them as a customer. All right, let's give it a few seconds. We'll pop back over to our workflow. We're gonna go to View, Performance. You see one enrolled company. Give it one more refresh while this runs. All right, we gave it 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so, and you can see our folder was successfully created. So if we hop back to our Google Drive, give this a refresh. Oh, it was already there. We have our simple strat folder. So the next workflow you can create is, say you want to add a file here to a property, or it happens to a form fill. You want that automatically to log into their Google Drive folder. We're going to go to automations again to create another workflow. Create a workflow from scratch. This will be a company workflow again. So we'll do company properties, and I created one called client files. Let's actually do is known. And is known works as a great re-enrollment trigger. So anytime it's updated, we can use that to re-enroll to update our Google Drive. So we'll click Save and Continue. And search here again for our drive. And we're going to upload a file. So choose the account, choose the ID. So I'm actually going to use a dynamic property here that I created called Google Drive Link. If you want to use this feature, once that folder is created, you're going to want to get that URL from before that I showed you, and you're going to want to insert that into a property on the company. And then choose the file you want to sync and click Save. So we'll just call this one Files to Google Drive. Click Save, and we'll turn this on. So we'll go back to this company here. We want to put this Google Drive link in for that folder that was created before. And then we're going to want to add the file here that's going to be our enrollment trigger. So we choose our client sheet, add it in there, and then that will be our trigger for this to enroll. So while this workflow runs, again, the ideal flow of this is like, say you have them submitting documents to you through a form or something like that, and you want this to flow. It can update that way. I don't recommend adding documents to here to add to Google Drive and all this setup, but like if you have them submitting form documents through forms, this is a great way to make that work. So if we go to our, actually saw on my second screen that this worked already, but in our performance here, you can see that the file was successfully added. And if we go into our folders within our Simple Strat subfolder here, we now have our Simple Strat client sheet. All right, guys, I got a bonus hack for you. It's been a few days since I set this up and realized there's another awesome part of this integration that you need to see. So we just showed you how to manually add the Google Drive folder ID for syncing in HubSpot. There's actually a way you can automatically do that too that I found out that I want to show you here. So here on my Good Stuff US company, I'm going to copy that to use. I have a Google Drive file ID property that's going to be the one that we're going to use to sync any file updates that happen. So we're going to hop over to our workflows here. And you can see when I ran this Good Stuff through this workflow, when I clicked Event Details, it actually gave me the file ID here, the location of the file here within the output of the event details of the workflow. So what we're going to do is go back to this workflow we've created. And after the create folder step, we're then going to add in an edit record. We're going to choose our Google Drive file ID. We'll do replace. And then we're going to choose from this will auto-populate for you here. Once you actually have tested this once, we're going to do the Google Drive file ID from the create folder step. So now we're going to enroll this test company, the Good Stuff US. Press enroll. And let's see how it works. All right, so our workflow ran. Let's check the performance here. You'll see here in the action logs that the Good Stuff enrolled, created the folder, successfully took the Google Drive folder ID and dropped it into the company. And when I come back to the company record here, you'll see that this is now automatically filled in for us. So that's a little bonus hack for you. So that's it for today's HubSpot hack. If you want all the latest and greatest HubSpot tips, tricks, and tutorials Down in the description is going to be a link to our HubSpot Hacks newsletter, where we'll let you know our latest videos, as well as any other HubSpot community updates that are out there that you should be aware of. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for watching, and happy HubSpotting.